What was life like around here?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain. I guess nationwide in the 30s it was awful hard times, you know. But all in all, I guess this community fared about as well as most communities. Hard times like they were, you know. Most of the people got along all right. We didn't have any famine. I mean, let's get people starving or anything. Everybody pitched in and helped others, you know.
This was a farming community?
Primarily, yes. That was Mr. Kaiser, Marguerite's Besse's father. He and a brother of his had a sawmill business off and on for several years here. And the dry kill at Jacksonville way back, you know, at the depot down there. But that was the main thing, sawmills and farming.
So y'all were able to grow your crops? So y'all were able to grow your crops?
Oh,
so
yes, we had several farmers. My daddy, and Mr. Reynolds, and Mr. Patrick, and Mr. Johnson, different ones, you know.
Okay, what kind of schooling did you have?
Well, I finished Jacksonville School, 7th grade, and I went to Walterboro High School. And I stayed there 4 years, and I went to a little old prep school up mid-state. Stayed there a year, and then I went to Clemson and stayed there a year.
You had a lot of schooling.
It didn't stick on to me.
Okay, what kind of entertainment did y'all have?
Well, we had watermelon slicing time. One family that invite the whole community over, and they'd have watermelon and slice them, and that was a big event, you know. Had a fire in the yard so everybody could see. Didn't have any outside lights, so you know. But that was a kind of a deal affair when you went to watermelon slicing, you know.
Okay. What about the radio?
We didn't get our first radio until about 1929, I believe. It was very much in demand. People come from all over the community to listen to the radio, you know. But later on, it got to be all over the community.
Did you have like the movie theater?
Oh no, we used to go to Walterboro in the late 1920s to the theater there in the late 20s.
Okay. What was the Depression like down here?
Well, you know, it was pretty bad. But from what I could understand, we fared better in this area than most places that you could find. We had some hungry people, but people would pitch in and help, you know, and give them something to eat. And people would work all day for 50 cents. You could buy a butts of meat and coffee and a sack of grits and a bag of sugar for $1 then. That might be just a little exaggerated, but I mean, things were awful cheap.
Okay, how about the New Deal?
Well, Mr. Roosevelt came along, and I think he was the angel, I guess, at the time. We were in a very deep depression, and he started the New Deal and other things, and I think we'd have to give him credit for being the man that put the country back on its feet again.
Were you involved?
No, I never. Well, I did. Not in working for anything pertaining to recovery or whatnot. Like they had these the civilians, what they call them?
The CCC.
Huh?
The CCC.
Yeah, civilians camp. And we had one right down at the end of this road and to the right on that wire road, about a mile down there. That was the first one that I knew of anywhere in South Carolina. But they put about got 200 men in there, and they got the thing organized, and they had 4 or 5 squads, and different men would take them, and they cleaned roads, they cleaned ditches, and they opened fire lines, and it was it helped the landowner, and it was a great help to the economy to put these people to work, you know.
Okay, what was the cost of some of the
Pardon?
What was the cost of some of the things?
Well, I think, I can't remember exactly, but I'd say that you could buy 5 pounds of sugar for 15 cents, or less maybe. Coffee, well, everything was cheap, everything. Blood's meat, probably 5 cents a pound. It was just, well, it's hard for you to understand. The whole country was in this squeeze, I guess you'd say, just hard times. Mr. Roosevelt came along and he started these programs to go in, and the economy picked up, and we went from good to a little better to great before it was all over, you know. Got back down on a level keel.
That's all I got down.
That's all you.
Julie Johnson interviewing Mr. Parker Tuten, Sr. of Jacksonville, South Carolina, on April 18, 1985.